We're not jerks, we don't curse. I hope you've been drinking your vitamins and eating your milk, because it's time for another question and answer period with Grime. The first question comes from a Chihuahua1, who asks, when will you unsuspend Sheamus? I am sorry, but Sheamus has been indefinitely suspended pending an investigation at GTSDS. The next question comes from a DBowls222, who asks, aren't you going to have to leave the house for food? As I explained, there is a significant amount of cereal in this house, and therefore, I can live on that cereal for at least 6 months. The next question is from a Josh Headley 38, who asks, why do you love Rumblers so much? Rumblers are pretty much the perfect toy. They're not quite as good as Power Slammers, but they are certainly super awesome. The next question comes from a Grandmaster Funk, who asks, now that you are living in Grimm's house, what are your next goals? My next goal is complete YouTube domination. The next question comes from the Shawninator29, who says, good day, mate. Not a question, but love your stuff. Keep it up from Australia. Not a question, but fantastic. Grime Nation is worldwide. The next question comes from JTV Joe, who asks, what if Grimm calls the cops? It's been a couple days, and there haven't been any cops. Suffice to say, I don't think there will be any cops. We have 2 questions from a Balin Noah, who asks, when did you start watching wrestling? 1994. And the other question is, what happened to that free figure giveaway? Well, if you paid attention to that video, you would see that Heel Mom took my camera and sold it on eBay. Therefore, all of the figures that I ordered with her credit card got returned, and then I was grounded. And I remained grounded until I made my daring escape and infiltrated the Grimm household. So if you have any complaints about the lack of a free figure giveaway, feel free to blame Heel Mom. It is all her fault. She is the biggest heel. Here's a question from Anthony Fists, who asks, who is your favorite superstar from the Attitude Era? It was the Mean Street Posse, because they had the best theme music. The next question comes from a Noah Gilberto 19, who asks, why do we never see your eyes? These are medically required glasses for when I have a camera pointed at me, and is the only way I can do this show. The next question from a Brandon 3DGG, who asks, who do you want to see Cena face at WrestleMania 30? Well, currently, it looks like, regardless of what I think, it will be Bray Wyatt, and I think Cena will once again be victorious. In terms of who I would like to see face Cena at WrestleMania 30, I would like to see if he could break the Undertaker streak, even though that'll never happen. But let's face facts. No matter what match Cena is in at WrestleMania, that match will be the main event. A quick question from AA15 Andrew, who asks, why do you hate Transformers? Because they're dumb robots. Here's a question from Daniel P9184782, I'm having deja vu here, who asks, are you going to ruin Grimm's precious figs? Well, first of all, they are now my figs, and I will not ruin anything that I own. I don't burn my figures like some unprofessional reviewers. I don't throw them in the toilet like some unprofessional reviewers. All of my figures are handled with the utmost of care. Thank you. Here's a question from ZMax10, who asks, other than John Cena, who is your favorite superstar? My other favorite superstar at the moment is Triple H. He knows what's best for business. And the last question is from Hodget's Will, who asks, what was the first wrestling match you ever saw? Now, my memory is not as good as it used to be, but I am fairly certain I had turned the channel at some point and saw The Undertaker squashing some jobber on a Saturday morning, and that got me hooked on wrestling. So that's it for this question and answer on Grime's Toy Super Show. Be sure to send your questions at Grimes Toy Show on Twitter, and I will answer them in the order they are received as fast as I possibly can. Look forward to seeing another question and answer period tomorrow. But until then, Grime out. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tweet, tout, retweet, Reddit, Facebook, Foursquare, Instagram, Telegram, Sonogram, and Carrier Pigeon, the undisputed action figure champion of the known universe. It has been nailed. Now, some of you seem very upset that I did not get to your question, or I did not answer your question. But you must understand that I get hundreds upon hundreds of questions on Twitter, and I am only doing what is best for business. Thank you.